Alright, it's Mother's Day 2012 and we're out here seeing how we're doing. Blueberries. Yeah, there's lots of them on there. Still some flowers. We got a bee here still working. Yeah, doing his thing. Alright, well, he's busy at work. My bees are in the hive lollygagging, I guess. Some of the irises that I transplanted last year have been flowering, really pretty flowers. It hasn't been real sunny for them, but we'll take what we got. The Jerusalem artichokes are really spreading like wildfire, and it's going to be quite a mess for them this year, so much so I had to put up this little bit of a fence just to maintain my access to the garden here. If I want to lead you down the garden path during the summer here, I got to have access. Anyway, simple strapping fences, temporary, couple of screws holding them up. Just unscrew them in the fall if you want them and take them down, stack them up someplace, and you're golden. Shasta daisies are doing well. Another one of the blueberry plants, and looks pretty good shape. Not a lot of bug damage. I got to put some covers over them soon. There's common malign. I'm debating whether I got to move one of them. If I do, I do. But this one looks like he's going to be the saving one. Asters are starting to flower. You got plenty of Shasta daisies. It's still a little bit early to plant some of the major plants, such as your pumpkins and your other types of things. Squash plants can wait another week. I got some corn in here, but I'm going to replant that for the third time. Only because the weather's been kind of lousy this spring in some regards, and cold and at night. But the onions, be interesting to see what happens. Some of these onions are really stocky as it is. None of them are ballooning out into bulbs. I guess a couple of them are, but yeah, we'll wait and see what happens. The worst that can happen is you can still eat them. Yeah, there's the sundial, waking up in the sunlight. Doing a little bit of work on the potatoes and starting to hill them up, cover the roots up so that keeps the sunlight off the tubers that could be near the surface. All the specialty potatoes are coming up, the blue ones, the Russian bananas, all the main ones. The only thing that hasn't grown yet are the sweet potatoes, and not holding out a lot of hope for them, but we'll see. My bee balm, little forest here. Here and there we have last year's potatoes. You can never get them all, believe me. But you just mark them and dig them up this year. These are all russets and Pontiac Reds mixed in. But most of them are russets, I believe, along this line. There's some more stray ones coming up in amongst this. We'll hill these all up, plant the some butternut squash and giant pumpkins in this area and let them just overrun each other. By the time the pumpkins and everything get going, the potatoes will be well on their way to seeding. And here's some more potatoes. Tiger lilies are getting ready, rhubarb. And one of the hives. I don't believe this one's going to make it. We'll see. Is the hotel. We're going to raise up the second floor today. That'd be interesting. Want to open the hive. Yeah, the bees are active already. So I think that's a pretty good hive. Just a few more flowers over in this area. You know, a place like this you can grow your cucumbers or maybe even a watermelon or two. That's the doggy do dump there. Here I am, in the flesh. I would take the secret path behind the garage here. Yeah, got some nice bee balm I planted here last year, and I spread it out nice, and it's going to be a pretty good flower garden. I got another one of my beautiful Warray hives. This is an octagon style. This is the one we put the captive beehive in. I don't know if we saved it or not, but if we did, we did. If we didn't, oh well. But it looks pretty good, actually. Bees are coming and going. I have a few minor issues with it, but when we open it up the first time today, probably, check it out, see what we got. We'll see what we got. It's going to be a nice Mother's Day weather-wise here. A little overcast. Oh, I'll try not to trip on the flowers here. All my pretty flowers, I don't want to mess them up. Into the chives. Take you on the little sweeping tour. Another one of my irises over there. Here's my bees working like champs on the yellow flowers. Yeah, collecting stuff to eat, so a lot of nice flowers going to come up in here. Getting hard to trip your way through. There's my sage plant that grew. That's definitely going to make it and be a beauty. There are all sorts of flowers going to start blooming now. More chives. Take you down through the garden on the guide wire. Again, those hives fit right in anywhere. Hardly even notice them. Easy to work on. And the bees will take care of your flowers and your garden. We'll take a nice little breeze back through. What's that thing? Who likes those? Yeah, it's easy to make those little fences. Something's chewing on my broccoli plants. I'll have to check it out. It's probably some snails. Best time to get them is at night. Or take a butter plastic butter dish and bury it in the ground and fill it with beer, or half an inch of beer, and just leave it out there, and the snails will be drawn to it and they will climb in and drown. Max! Max! Come, Max! Come, Max! Max is over mooching at the neighbor's house. Yeah. I love the little corners of the garden. That's it, folks. You got the Mother's Day tour.